do. Um, do. 26th. 26th. October 26th. All right, we're going to be doing, just going to keep working on the cache file. I am tired. I had a shower and everything, but oh, long day today. I'm going to be doing a bunch of other stuff, so let's go ahead and do this. We have been testing the variables thing. Let's do a get. The get's not working, so let's see what's not working here. Where's the get? Here we go. Files has changed. Refresh. Let's see, refresh. Refresh is load file. So, I'll move up on itself pointing to internal map file. We should say file if map dot file has changed. No attempt to do the other thing. Alright. Files has changed. If that file has changed, then what? If the file has changed, how about not has changed? The file hasn't changed. Return nil. Otherwise, we're going to parse that thing and load it up. Load file. Load file. Files load after buffering it. Errors join, byte buffer, read it all. Unmarshal the text. Wait. We have a load here. We don't want to unmarshal the text here. I don't know why I was doing that. That is already done in load. Yep. Yes. Okay. So that is not a thing. That needs to go. I have file info. Update the last load so that if has changed comes into true. Load accepts a string of key value pairs and adds them to the map. That is already done. Load text marshaller. All right. We should actually make a test. We have coverage. That was fun fixing that yesterday. The coverage thing, so that it has gold now. Yeah. Okay. Let's start a test thing. GOTT. On change, do the got. On change is a my interpretation of the ENTR stuff. We actually do need to make an ENTR Golang library that will do the same thing as ENTR. So yeah, that'll be a command. There's going to be so many fun commands to make. I can't wait. And the reason I like this is I don't have to remember to type ENTR the whole time. And so we can label this one test instead of coverage. That's automatically running anytime something changes, so we just have to go back and check it out. We do have... Actually, let's change that. Let's change it to go test. That's what it's doing. The problem we have here... Map. I don't know. Let's go see the vars file. We need another window. Yep. This one's, what am I going to call this one? Call this one, go test. Ouch. No, we got to test. Let's do, map underscore testing. Testing.go. Hi.
Hi, we did 2 miles.
2 miles? What? Hey, how you doing, NFT Scam? Good morning. Map underscore test.go. Something about this test is still failing, so I don't know why. Pomo was working, this one's failing. Pomo.wait. Oh, right. We were supposed to make, this was supposed to throw an error if the thing doesn't exist. Actually, no. We're just testing new map from. We're not testing get. Yeah, that's why this is new map from. We don't want M, we want get. So the problem was the get. Invalid operation cannot get. Variable type string error. Right, get is a method, of course. What did that do? Could not find key Pomo Wayne. That's what we want. Perfect. Perfect. That is exactly what we want. Let's put this here. Yay, pass. We can put this here. We can call it not found. Cannot be comma key. Wait. YAF. Yank the whole function. Let's do a get that works. This time. Name for map Pomo Warn. That should be 1M nil. Perfect. That means it got 1M. Looked it up. And it was nil. Passes. Let's test 2 down. Okay. What else do we need to test? Let's go find out something else. What time is it? 9:30? All right. So on Marshall text, we just tested all of that stuff indirectly. Let me show you what I mean by that. So let's do GOC here. As you can see, we've got all the coverage. It's all gold. Little tiny things that are hard to test. What is this about? Return true. If error does not equal nil, file has changed. Okay, so that's almost impossible to test. So I'm actually going to test file has changed with a commented out test. Let's do that right now. Let's do that. Let's do go. Let's make the task here. What was the test name? File has changed. I wish the example-based test would complete autocomplete. That would be awesome. Output true. We still need to grab the file like this does. And we're going to print file has changed. Has the file changed? And that should be true. Yep. Yep, file has changed true. Well, this is always going to be true because the last here, you know what? We're going to have to touch the file. We need to fire off a go routine. How's it going, Argentina? We need to fire off a go routine and count and then change the file and touch the file. Touching the file should actually change it. The file has changed to true. This probably should be false, right? So, no. It's true. You know why? Because it's the first time. And no, that should not be true. It should have returned false because it just barely opened the file. So that's wrong. So this should be, yeah, this test is failing. So let's go fix it. File has changed is true if the cache has a newer last modified time than that of the operation. If the cache has a newer last than that of the last operation. I think what happened is if the info of the mod time of the file is after the last load. And I think this is probably because we're streaming. Kudos to you. Anything interesting? Oh, you can build whatever. How you doing, Tristan? Yeah. No, I stream. Nobody cares. I stream it anyway. I don't care. It gives me somebody to talk to. It makes it more fun for me. So Not everybody wants to. Plus, I actually am trying. I'm legitimately trying to get people to help with this project or two. All right, so let's do. Let's. I think last load here is actually empty. So let me log that. Yeah. So let's do. Go back to the test here. Wait. Where's Gawk? Oh, that's coverage. Let's go to go test. All right, we got true, and it did not. See, that's interesting. That's not even getting in there. That is very interesting. Okay. It's definitely calling it. It's just not getting here. It's getting. It's safe to trigger if the error equals nil OS stat file. I wonder if it's because we didn't set the file on load. Oh, it's not logging the error either. We got to do that. Yeah. Log.printf. Actually, we can just print a log. We don't have to print up those because there's line returns automatically. File change for truth. The cache file has a new or less modified time. Was it file mod? fs.file info. Yes. fs.file info dot. Last load. No, we don't want any of these. Isn't that file info? What is it? File info self-documented? File info mod time. Why does it get rid of the scratch preview? I don't understand. What is it about? Why does it leave that thing up there? You know what I'm saying? I don't know why NeoVim does that. I gotta figure that out. Mod time. Undocumented. How is this undocumented? This isn't undocumented. I just pulled it up. File info. It's right there. Mod time. Now watch. See? Okay. Oh, I did it. All right. File info. Mod time. Then that of the last operation. That is after. Is after that of the last operation. Note that true is returned if there's an error, which is logged. All right, let's go check the test cases out. There we go. No such file. So that is the problem. We must not have set m.file when we did the file from. Stat has no such file. What is the file? MT? Okay, that's well, that answered that. So, and we're doing new from whatever, right? New from. Hi there.
You use Spotify, right?
I do.
Okay,
account?
Because I think that happened when we were trying to share an account. Just double check that you're
That
not
was a
paying for it
long time ago.
individually.
I signed
I
up for
know.
a skill stack. I've had it since then.
Well, is you want me to cancel that and see if you come off and you can't play it? Or do you want to check if you're linked to my account? If you go to your plan on your desktop, you'll see if you're part of the family plan with me or not.
I guess it must be.
Because it has a picture of you with the hat.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you.
We also have 15 hours of audiobook
Per what?
included per month.
Because of
So-
audiobook?
Yeah, so we should be listening to audiobooks.
Why? Because of Spotify?
Yeah, because I pay $2 extra a month so you can listen to
Oh
audiobooks.
shit, we need to do that. That's a great idea. Alright, code. Serious speed's perfect. Yeah, I'm slow. I'm slow. So this stat file is not happening. The file doesn't get set. So if we look at the test file, example file has changed. The new map from, this is the problem right here. Right? Why does it do that? What is that whole scratch preview thing going on? How do I get rid of that buffer up there? Does anybody know? It just keeps adding new buffers. I don't know how to add to I don't know how to get out of that. But there's a buffer that's left up there, and I somehow turned it on, and I can't get it out. I can't figure out what's going on with that. Yeah, it might be WinBar related. I don't know. Anyway, so we can go up to new map ROM. Let's go to the thing. Whoops. So here we go. New map from new map, load file. Oh. You know what's happening is the map is not setting the file. That's kind of stupid. Rob, why did you not... Oh my god. Such a simple mistake. It's a very, very simple mistake. Yeah. That was a simple mistake. Now it's fixed. And we can go back. There we go. New app from save. The test should be good now. Test data properties. There we go. Pass. All right. So our test is working now. We can get that stuff out of there. We can put the load. And we'll change that one. So our test should be passing. There we go. I'm still printing it though. I shouldn't be printing it. Oh, there it is. Cache machina. Cache machina. Pass. All right. So we did our stat to check the file changed. And now our test is passing. So let's go back and look at the test again. Very simple test. Getting that file has changed. Has the file changed? Also, we hadn't really done anything with it, right? Now what we could do, let's do this. F-util. I wrote this a long time ago. Touch. Touch is not undocumented. How do you get out of there? There we go. It was like escape down arrow or something. That's weird. Why does that do that? Or was it control? I don't know how I did that. Huh. All right. So futil. How come it doesn't have a touch? Okay, there we go. Futil touch. Just data. Vars dot properties. All right, we're gonna go touch it. Now that should change the timestamp. And I mean, new file, the path. All right, so, and then if we do file is changed again, it should be a different, this time it should be true. See if that test passes. I mean, I've tested the touch thing, so I know it works. Pass. Nice. All right, so that's tested. What else can we test? Let's go see our, go look at our coverage again. And refresh the coverage. All right, so this stuff we can't. There's a lot of this stuff you can't test because you can't force the system, the OS package to fail. So that stuff we can't test. Return load file. If the file has not changed, return nil. Oh, this is refresh. Okay. We should probably call refresh on that. How you doing, chat? So let's call. Let's do that one next. We can actually do refresh here. And m.refresh. And we put file has changed. It should now be false. All right. Did that work? Yes. Oh my God, my code is working.
It's working! It's working!
It is though. It's working. I can't believe it. Go back to the coverage map and rerun it. Every time. Me too. Oh boy. All right, we got a lot of code here that never got ran. This right here was uncovered before, so we need to do init. Let's do init. And init in this case, the only thing it's going to do is, where's init? All right, so the only thing init has to do really is create a new file. So if we do new from file and the file doesn't exist, it's going to say that file doesn't exist. If we do new map and we set the file to be test data other properties, test data other dot properties, right? Then we should probably put a defer here. I forgot how to delete a file. OS dot. Yeah, remove all. That's it. Remove all removes the file or directory at the path. Yep, that's the one we want. What I don't understand is why that one stays up at the top. See that? I didn't open that. Or did I? I think I might have. I need to be able to change my buffers, and I don't know how to do that. It's a very basic thing. That's because I did this. Pretty sure. Down arrow, for some reason, gets out of it. Don't know why. I think it's because it doesn't escape in there. Anyway, remove all. Remove all m.dot file. So, does this return an error? It does. So we're going to actually do this better. We're going to make an inline function. We practiced this yesterday, and we realized that we really don't want to do this. We want this instead. Because why? Because we need to say if there's an error, right? We say if error not equal, whoops. This is the idiom. If the error does not equal nil, print it. Error. So it's not okay to just, you've got to wrap your differs so that you can trap the errors. Otherwise, you're probably not doing it right. We don't want this file to be around after we create it. So that's what we're going to do. When we call init, it's going to create the file. So minit, and if there's an error, we should return it. If error, I know I hate doing this, but we have to do it. Same thing as here. Print. Print the error out. Yep. And then we're going to say if util exists test data other properties. Now, when this test function ends, it will clean up after itself and it'll remove the file. So the file is sort of a temporary file. There is no init right now. Right now, it just should be failing big time. Yeah. So we're going to go fix that. In map, we're going to go implement init. It's pretty easy to implement. If the file is empty, infer it from the current user and base directory. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. We need to make sure to do that. That's different. And if pulls the driver interface, by creating a new file at the specified location, map.file, and okay. Wait, what? At the specified location, or the, let's see, if the file is empty, infers the location by combining, let's see, as follows. So we would have os.usercacher, usercacher there, and then we have plus usercacher slash current user, which I don't remember how to get current user. I think it's, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. It's in here somewhere though. Let's go find the old Mozai. It's definitely in here. I just don't remember where. Or is it in vars? ID. Oh, so that's in old Z, yeah. Yeah, Z slash bonsai. Look for init. There it is. Easy eval symlinks. I guess not. Where is it? It's Z dot. How you doing, Pie Shot? Grep all user holder. I was using the user caster. I didn't have to know the user's name, username. Yeah. Yeah, me too. How do I look up the current username in Golang? This has changed. The old version, the old way of doing this was deprecated, so it's probably going to tell us the wrong thing. Yeah, user.current. It really is user.current. You gotta be kidding me. I think that has been deprecated. I do not know. Yeah, I had that rum last night and it messed me up. Don't do that. It's just let's see. You're not current. I wish we could say .name. I don't think this is a thing. It doesn't have a dependency on it yet, so. M dot file. If M dot file, if the length of the file is 0, it's faster than checking for empty string. I don't know why it just is, apparently. You know what? Is len string faster than len, then str equals to check for empty string. Yes, it's faster. At length, this directly checks length of the string, which is a 0-1 operation because the length is blah. This operation is also efficient. It involves comparing the string's memory content. This requires creating an empty string constant for the comparison. In practice, the difference is very minimal, but length string. All right, so I'm going to make a video about this. Ready to go. All right, let's go. If m.file equals, which one is faster? Ready to go. Which one is faster? Very basic question. You see people who write code like this all the time, and this is, in a very small way, less efficient. When you check a string against an empty thing, there are intermediate steps that require allocation of memory to check whether it's correct. Checking the length like this, even though it looks like it's in direction, it's not, is a 0-1 operation. That means there's only one thing that has to be checked, and it just looks up the L strings have the number associated with them in underlying Go. Use len to check your string length. There. Hey, Ben. I don't use mod.CLI because it costs more money, and it uses a different account, and I pay $21 a month or so for ChatGPT. That's why I have to use this stupid app. And you can't combine the accounts. It's really lame. That's the short answer. I love it. Turn that into a short for sure. Cancel it. Wait, what? Wait, did it upload it already? That was fast. That was a tiny file though. Which one is faster? Very basic question. You see people who write code like that uploaded instantaneously. God, shorts are so much better. There's probably, what are you talking about? Oh, in my YouTube? Yeah. Yep. God, I haven't uploaded any of those. You know what I need to do is I need to schedule them so there's a video every day. Yeah. Anyway, so there we go. Init the length. If the length m file is 0, then we're going to make it. And the file equals file path.join. We need to get the dir. OS.user cache dir. If they're not, oh boy, join dir. We need another thing like this. We need user is already a thing, so we can't do that. We can say user equals user.current, which is not undocumented. I just haven't imported it yet. There we go. Error string. Okay. User cache error, user error. I don't know how to. I am failing miserably at closing my buffers. I don't know how to do that, I guess. Same thing here. And then what? And then we need the application name. exe. Do we have? It's the exe name, I think. BD. BD, huh? Nope. No such luck. For me, anyway. I have found that if I push escape and then down arrow, it does it. Escape and down arrow gets out of it somehow. I don't know why. But it does. I just forget to do it sometimes. My refresh isn't working either. You see that? Yeah. Expected path found. What happened here? We just deleted all of the... I deleted my whole file. That was not good. What the hell happened? I fail. I don't know what I did. Alright, so... And the last thing we need... actually, if the file... Let's do this. Let's say this. Let's say... This indentation's got to go. So let's comment this out for a second. Comment this out for a second. We're gonna make this prettier. So we're gonna say, first thing we're gonna do is check to see if there is a file at that location. So if there is, we don't have to do anything. We're done. If futil.exists m.file. So if the length m.file is greater than 0 and this is true, then just return. We don't need to init. So the reason that I'm doing that is now I don't have to have this big block. I can make it all. This is something you'll find is a real popular Go idiom. It's to make sure that everything's left justified. So if you can do if else, instead you can do if and then don't do else, and then have else be on the far left as like the greenfield path or something. So found return. What's up? Expected declaration found return. Oh, all right, there we go. So yeah. We're not using user apparently. We need the exe path. So the user's cache. Actually, we don't need to do user current. I don't know why I was thinking I needed to do that. We can just use a cache directory. We don't care about that. Stupid. Rob. Wasted effort. We just need the exe path to be the directory name. The exe name it is actually. And this has been defined already. This is in the run package, which hasn't been imported yet, so it's not going to resolve. But if I do let's do that. Let's do user cache directory. Let me say exe name, and then what? And then the name of. That's it. That's the binary, and then it's vars.properties slash. It's a constant. Prop something. It's prop something. Props file name. Yay, thank you. Why doesn't double tab work here? Does anybody know? You know the stream setup? Oh, hey SB, how you doing? Thank you. I don't understand why this isn't working. I have to go down and then back up to get it. I don't understand that. This is a constant, so... And it's not finding it. I do not know why. This should be finding it. There it is. All right, so... There it goes. So yeah. You know what? That needs to be a method. That needs to be a dynamic method. It needs to be a dynamic attribute. A dynamic attribute is like a field, just like, method properties, if you know Java. And it's an attribute that doesn't exist. It's a combination of other static attributes. So that's what this is. This is just screaming at me to make me into an attribute, because I might want to look it up again, right? So instead of saying as follows, at first the file is empty, uses, what do we want to call this? Default file name. Default file. That's what we're going to call it. Return file. Oops. String return file path.join OS cache directory. Actually, no, what am I doing? Rob, what are you doing? And put this up here. I got kind of a mess right now, don't I? It's a big mess. If the link to the file, this is really easy now. Then futil.touch, which returns an error, so we can return that. Return futil.touch m.default file. God, look at how clean that is. Mwah! It's so clean. And then this guy needs to be done. So we could say, well, the default, we shouldn't change the file name if we're doing this. The whole point of a dynamic one is it's inferred, so we're not going to automatically update it. We could say set to default file if we wanted to, but that's kind of implied in a init, so. Return the file. Declared and not used. All right, so actually, I think file path.join is a string. I don't remember though. Yep. All right. So this is even easier. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Because we already have the run.exe. So we can do file path.join dir run.exe name props file name. All right, so that's it. cannot use You know what? This is never an error. I like that print. I like that print return blank. So there is no file. We don't need file anymore. Nope. Did not need it. Undefined run. Bull crap. Baloney. It's right there. Oh, is it exe? I think we need to change these. I think this should be changed to exec instead of exe. Exe is like, it makes it feel like, yeah, we need to change it to execute. Hell, I could make mine execute. It might be better to do that. Because this is a little bit confusing. Also, we should be putting the exe name in that package if it's not already there. Okay, so this is going to imply we got to fix this. I don't think I can open it from here. Nope. We're going to fix the run library. We're going to break a bunch of stuff by doing this. But I need to, this stuff is permanent. It's like really permanent. So I need to make sure to get it right before we release it. Sysexec. So and people have been telling me to do symbol replace with go replace, but it doesn't replace documentation. So we're gonna do Perl Pi. We're gonna replace sysexe with sysexec everywhere. And that's going to break the color for bonsai, but that's okay. And we need to change the exe one is a little harder because there's probably something else that's going to match. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going to match. All right, we need to make sure nothing here is going to die if I change it before I do. So this one would get changed. See that? That would get changed. So we don't want to do that. We're probably going to have to do... I just don't trust myself on this one. So this one, yeah, but... Exec look past system exec. Exe should change to exe. I don't know why I changed that. It was so stupid. I feel like that was dumb of me. Exec look path. Command 7. Say, exec checks for this first argument is executable. And then runs it with exec.command.run. Which is not a thing. Exiting in a way that is supported across all architectures. Just stood in, stood out. This could probably be different. I don't want to have to rewrite this, so I really want it to be stable. Sysexec is preferred. I think that's os.sysexec. Let's see. C command run for more better thing. This here, that's a bonsai specific thing. It doesn't have any business being in there. Missing name of executable. Look path. Out does the same thing. It just captures the output. Shell is bash. We should have shell is Z shell. Shell is fish. Does Z shell put Z shell in the thing? Do you guys know? Does PowerShell populate shell environment variable? I think it probably does. Since we're here, we might as well do it. Oh shit. Well, there you go. Unix-like systems. How about fish? Actually, fish. Shell is fish. I mean, it's not going to hurt. This is kind of really quick. If you're going to add a shell, you might as well add the other ones. So, these are just conveniences. How can you check if it's a PowerShell? How can I tell if Golang is running on PowerShell? Oh boy. I hate that. Why does it do that? Some mouse stuff. I didn't mean to do that, but it did it. Is running on PowerShell. I am not giving a care about this, so I'm just stealing it. Main is running on PowerShell. Tokyo Bluff, how are you? Shell is PS? No, PowerShell. Fish doesn't populate shell. Figure that one out for me. That's so stupid. That's been a thing in Linux and Unix forever. Fish version. All right. This is not going to work. All right, let's do this then. Greater than 0. Actually, well, should we not check for shells? You think we should just check for the shell version? If you want to check that on Z shell and bash for me really quick, I'll change it while we're thinking of it. Look up env PS module path. Return length is greater than 0. os.get env PS module. Why does it do that all the time? I do not understand it. That drives me nuts. See that? It's right there. Cannot pick it though. I have to go out and then on and do it again. I hate that. Further check if the parent process contains PowerShell or PWS. I thought they just said we couldn't do this. Like, I don't think there is an exists. I don't think so. I think, I mean, you think you like length? That's okay. We'll keep it as length then. Yeah. We could put that in all of them. I don't know why that's doing the thing again. We were just changing exec though, so. Args from. We just need to find all the EXEs. Let me fix that, finish that up. I don't think we have anything using it now. The test's probably the only thing left. Yep. Sys exec. Go conversation is Borg. This is kind of an interesting trick. You can actually run the command binary. That's the first argument in the test. It's a total. I remember finding this kind of weird. Sysexec. We need to do this. Run exec. So yeah, should have built since no command. Test.txt no command. If you're going to use the run library, I think we're going to set those variables automatically, and just skip the errors. Because if you got an error, it's either blank or not. So. I don't even know if this is going to test. Yeah. Package run. Did I not update this test? Huh. I don't know. I didn't catch that. Bonsai. Oh. Package core run. I need to go through all those libraries and check them. Undefined PS module path. That was a string. God damn it. Such a spaz. All right. There. All right. Anyway, we were going to add, I'm going to add to run. I'm actually going to move some stuff from Bonsai into here. I put some stuff at the top level of Bonsai that does not belong here. exe name. The stuff that does the intelligence to determine its name, it doesn't belong in here. It should be in run instead. The run.exe path, the run.exe name, the run.exe symlink. All of this stuff belongs in run. And I'm kind of glad we figured that out. So, what is this? Is that line 14? Okay, so let's yank to 14. So how can we do this? Yank to 14, go. I should probably delete it actually. All right, so then we need to add it to core run. I'm glad we're consolidating this stuff. This is so important to me. So this is now run.exe path, symlink, and exe name. Exe name path and exe symlink. And you can do this checking to see whether it's a link or not. So symlink is only set pointing to the real exe. Yeah. So if you want the link, if it is a link, then this gets set. I mean, and this is all system in OS stuff. So this is standard stuff. So this doesn't take this isn't overhead, really. It's not. It's very useful. And if you're using the run thing, you're almost always using it. So could I make these into function calls? Yeah. I mean, maybe that's what we should do instead. You see how these are logging errors? I should probably make these functions. Yeah. If I make them functions, then I can use them in the template automatically. I need these though. That's why I'm kind of focusing on this. So yeah, the template functions have to return a string. So that's what's going on here. We're going to do this. And anytime, I mean, the reason I do it that way is because I don't want to call it 1,000 times because I know that the package is going to use it, right? But yeah, this should be a function. Definitely a function. exe path equals os executable directory path equals nil. Then we just log it. This is why we have to do this. Actually, I think for template functions, it can actually return an error. I think they have to be nullitic, but then I think they can return a template function. Yeah, let me go back and check something here. This is Golang function stuff. Let's go read about it. I think func map, yeah. Let's go read this. Func map is a type of map defined the mapping of names of functions. Each function must have either a single return value or two, as long as the second is an error. So the templates do support error returns. That is very good news. That is fantastic news because otherwise this was going to be sort of wrong, right? Yeah, this I don't know why I had this before. This other way I had it is totally messed up. Um, I mean, here's the crazy thing. So there's already a function for this. Yeah. I don't need any of this. I don't. I don't even need run.exe path. I could have, because executable is already a usable function thing. There's a path where the executable starts the current process. There's no guarantee the path is still pointing to the correct thing. If stable result is needed, let's see. If a symlink was used to start the process, depending on operating system, the result might be a symlink. There's an absolute path unless an error occurred. The main use case is finding resources located relative to blah. Yeah. The truth is we don't need exe path. It's kind of redundant, right? Exe path holds the full path of the current running process, which is determined by the init time. See, this is wrong. I call OCQ. I'm passing it to path to ensure it is the actual binary. Okay, so this is not doing that. Yeah, we want this. We want the exe path. Yeah. And then because we actually used to do this. See this right here? Yep, this used to be it right here. Exe path equals viability symlinks. All right, so let's put that up. That does need to be here then. Such a mess here. Such a mess. Like I say, if this is an error, then we could just return it. We could just return. If error equals another return path error. What am I doing? I must be tired. Byte symlinks exe path. So at this point we can just return that. Average Javen, how are you? File eval sims. Can't use exe value of type. Oh. All right, that's good. To ensure it is the actual binary executable file. Ugh. Wait, what the hell? There we go. All right, I just broke a bunch of stuff, but it's okay. Just the base name of the executable without any suffix. Yes. Without the path or any suffix. Um, funk, 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 funk. Soul brother, check it out now. Check it out now. Do 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 name. How did I get up there? Such a spaz. Name string. Name. File base. File path base exe path. File path.exe exe path. Do 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 do. String trim suffer exe path. File path exe path. What? What the hell? Oh. Oh my god. NeoVim gets so confused. Unexpected new line, really? How about that? Wait. Did I have? No. No. Return name nil. For operation. It should be fine. I do not know what is going on. Strings at trim. File paste. Oh. Bad, Rob. Drop the errors, NeoVim. Alright, so there it is. There's the exe name, exe path, exe name, exe symlink. This is a little trickier. We added this recently, so it probably needs a look. Alright, so this is the logic. This logic we need to keep in here, but right now it's on fire. So actually we don't need an init at all. We will possibly need an init in the you know what? There's nothing wrong with just calling it. Because if somebody has changed the file name while it's running and during its execution, which is possible, but weird, it would fail. So it's not that much effort to call out to get the exe name. My justification for setting it at a init is so it doesn't have the multiple calls, but it's probably misguided. I need more coffee. What time is it? We only have about an hour left before I have to go. I'm going to go help my wife move our treadmill so we can donate it. we bought a big old expensive treadmill and we're getting rid of it. It's in our old apartment. Our last day of the old apartment is 2 days. We only have like 2 or 3 days left in the old apartment. We technically have been renting the two, even though we haven't been living in it. So I probably shouldn't say that, but it's only 2 days left. All right, so let's do this part. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to rewrite this. Let's finish the symlink thing. Actually, no. Let's get copy, and then we'll look at the symlink thing, and then we'll figure this out. The reason for this is so this is really the only way to tell whether you had a symlink or not, and dynamic or not is going to be the question. All right, I'll be right back. I have to go take a break. Crazy stuff. Oh, it's a nice day. It's a nice day outside. I'll execute symlink. Returns the name of the symbolic link pointed to the real exe name. Not that hard links are indistinguishable. Returning empty. If the exe path returning empty, let's see. If the exe path is not a symlink, a symbolic link. Note that hard links are indistinguishable. I don't know why there would be an error, but no, we don't need that. This is a Boolean. Wait. I don't know if we should do the path versus. Can you have a directory that's a symbolic link? You can't, right? Can a directory be a symbolic link? I don't think it can. Yes? Well, that answers that. Then this code is wrong because this was based on I was making the hard link, the multicall thing. I wasn't considering the resolution of a directory. Yeah. I think what we need to do instead is to say that we need a Boolean here. We need a Boolean here. We need to say it's probably already an is. How can I determine? There's probably already something about this. If a file is actually a sim link in any way. Let's mod symlink mode bit. This works except both files. This works for the problem is that only that's not the same. So there might be 3 or 4 symlinks inside of the name. And so okay, so this is actually useful information because it's hard to get this information. So we need something that says, okay, this contains a symbolic link. We need to know if the name itself is a symbolic link. And that we can do directly by checking the file. That's probably the most direct way instead of checking the whole evaluate links thing. Yeah. So I don't know if we need the rest of it though. So an exe path gives you the full path with the evaluate. This is absolutely the binary that evaluates the symbolic links and takes care of everything. And that's a pretty heavy duty operation if we just want to know whether the currently named file is a symlink itself, not whether the things we really don't care about the stuff leading up to it. We just care about whether it is the symbolic link. Because we just want to be able to get to the exe path for the other things. Okay, so that this is good. So exe name, and then we have a symlink name. We need to have one that says there's two different names. There's the actual name, and then there is the exe. There's the how do we put this? We could say the exe name and the how about symlink name. This is what we need. Yeah. All right, so the name is symlink name. Only returns true. Only, let's see. Oh, and we could just use os.executable for that. The executable, if we use here, this is we're making this too hard. We could just use os executable, and then we just need is symlink. That's it. That's it. We don't need any of the rest of this. We need the executable path and the name. That's kind of nice. Actually, this, okay. So, exe path should probably not evaluate the symlinks. And then we have another thing that says is symlink. That's what we need to do, because we really don't care about anything in the path being a symbolic link. That's what eval does. And if we were doing any move operations or anything like that, I feel okay. Yeah, exe path returns the full path of the current running process running executable. The truth be told, we don't need that shit. We don't need it. We need exe name. That's it. We don't need this. We need the OS executable. We can already use. That's like not hard. It already exists. Exe name just returns the base of the executable from os.executable. Without the path or any suffixes. So yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. This is the useful bit of information. So yeah, 4 lines. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. I got my pedantic friends in here helping me make the best of this. So, all right. So path has actually been okay. Note that the name may actually be a symbolic link. Symbolic link. We don't need an exe path. I don't know why we have that in there. We don't need it. There's already stuff covering that. No reason to redo it. Let's see. What the hell? I wish we could figure this. Okay. Anyway. Executable. Error is nil. Return path error. Yeah. I have an hour left before I have to go do the move. I'm ready to go though. I just have to put my shoes on. So, name equals string trim suffix. Blah 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 blah. Oh, alrighty then. Actually, yeah. Symlink only. Okay, so symlink name. So this we don't need this. We just need is symlink the end, which is kind of bad that we don't have that. These are things that should have existed. I mean, they really are, right? Exe is symlink. There's no way to tell it's a hard link at all. You cannot. I don't think you can tell that. I wonder what ChatGPT says. Is it possible to tell if a binary is a hard link? I don't think it is. Yes? But it requires a slightly different approach. Check the link count on a Unix system. Check it.
30 minutes of capitalism?
It's hard link. Oh, you have to do a syscall. Convert file info to syscall. Damn. This is like super low level. You would not want this. You could not do this. You would want to put this in a file that's only for Unix. It's non-Windows. But it would work. Oh, we need this. We definitely need this. Yeah. We need this for sure. The real question is, how do you know which one is the real file, right? You don't. We're gonna add this too. I want to add this. I'm gonna show you guys how to. Well, let's finish this and we'll come back at it. That needs to be added to. Yeah. Exe is some like. Yeah. Boolean. She already told us how to do this, so I don't need to look that up again. This is like basic stuff. I don't care to memorize it. There we go. Just copy this. I don't care. This is, people are like, AI is going to take your job. No, AI is just going to make you faster. That's it. Is link error equals is symlink. Whoop. What's going on, Rob? Path your file. Oh, there we go. Control. Function is symlink boolean error. I guess we're returning an error now. I didn't want to, but oh well. Executable is symlink. You know what? This is all file util stuff. Yep. It is. God, this is dovetailing into a whole bunch of stuff, right? But this is why we do this. We want the collective libraries to be much better. So I think I might actually have it Nope. Futil let go is symlink. Futil dot is symlink path string boolean error. Lstat, isn't that a C operation? On Windows, the files the reparse point surrogate for other addresses. The return value file info describes the reparse point. What's the difference between lstat and stat? Describing the named file. If there's an error, will be file info. How is it different than lstat? Oh, look at that. Lstat doesn't follow, describes this symbolic link. Okay, that's the difference. I learned something today. Yep. Okay, so lstat if error equals nil equals false. Equals link. Equals 0 nil. All right, so now the question is whether this is the actual file or some part of it is a symbolic link. This is tough because I think it will return a symbolic link if the directory in the path will that return true if the file itself is not a symlink but a directory in the path is. This is important. No, the code provided will return true if the file itself is not a OWIP. I'm sorry. How about the symlink code? The symlink code provided earlier also only checks if the specific file or directory itself is a symbolic link. All right, so good. So that's really good. Is symlink. This is golden. Is symlink. That's a lowercase. Yeah. It's true if the file at the base of path, not any directories, not any intermediate directories, is itself a symbolic link. TGPT. Does that let me use my account? That's really the only thing I'm interested in. Tuesday, chat on terminal. I mean, I use mods, but all these things require an API. Does this let me use my account? That's all I care about. I'm guessing the answer is no. Also, why Cobra? Fucking hate Cobra. Currently available option providers. Looks cool. I mean, there's a lot of this stuff popping up right now. All these APIs, you have to have a token and you have to buy the token. Yeah, I do this all the time. I think this is awesome. I really want this, but I don't want to pay for it. You have to pay for the API separate, and then you lose all the context that your phone app and your other app has been using. So it doesn't. It's stupid. This is like one of the worst business decisions that they've made. It's not free. There's no way it's free. No, you'll hit your max, and then I'll max it out. And I mean, I could. Yeah, I mean, it's worth using as long as I can use it until it runs out. Looks cool though. That's the kind of thing I definitely want to use. I was using mods before, and I loved it. I had it document my entire Go code from the terminal. It was awesome. And mods is from Charm Bracelet. Same thing. Yeah, this is great. This is a great project. I'm happy for them. I just am kind of annoyed. They probably have a way for you to use the port. Provider, OpenAI. See there, that S key. Key model, GPT terminal, what is it? Here, it's this thing with the key right here. This, if I could figure out how to get it to use my actual key from my account, but you can't do that. The only way to get the key is to go to the API developer tool. They don't give it to you because they know that they would lose money. You know what I mean? It's worth a look though. I'll look at it later. I hope it's true because I hate not using a ChatGPT from the terminal. I absolutely hate it. But the only reason I'm doing it is because of the context. I want it to keep my same account and the money. Because I'm paying $20 a month. I'm actually paying $60 a month for me and my family to all have ChatGPT, and it's expensive. It makes me mad actually because I'm paying for it. I should be able to access it from the command line. I think the reason they don't want you to do that because they know you would like really abuse it. A lot of people would really abuse it. You can't. Once you have unlimited from the command line, you could make an application that gave your query. I could plug in Twitch and I could let any of you use my ChatGPT unlimited, and that's why they don't do it. I'm convinced that's the main reason. In fact, you can't. Their app is so bad. Their app is so bad. You have to use this interface, and it's really hard to copy and paste from this stuff. And you can't automate it. Their app does not let me like pull down. Like, there's just no way for me to query that app. I'd have to like hack it. You know what? I could hack it. I could totally hack that. All we need to do is watch the network wire. Watch the traffic on the network. That's it. We just need to watch the traffic on the network and recreate the same traffic from a terminal app, and then I could use my actual account. Oh, they wouldn't even know. There would be no way for them to know the difference. I just have to figure out. We just have to do some reverse engineering on this app. I wouldn't be doing anything illegal because I would be still using my account. I would just be using it from a different way. I can use it from my phone and I can use it from this app. There's nothing in the terms I bet that says you have to use our app. They just make it impossible for you to use the app. They don't give you the key. They don't give you the tokens or whatever it's using to communicate. But yeah, we should. That would be a fun project. We got to make that happen. And actually, if we make that happen, we need to do a PR in the thing that you just sent. If that happen, if we figure that out, we need to do a PR against it and say, this does not allow me to use my unlimited chat account. There's probably an issue. There's probably already an issue about it. That's something I would work in my free time on because I use this so much. If I had it in the terminal, it drives me nuts. I can't use it in the terminal. Absolutely crazy. Another thing too, even if I had the money for the API thing, I want to use the terminal one because I want to train that on the context of the things that I care about. And if you have an API, it's a separate context. It's a separate thing. So you have all the stuff, the coding stuff that you really want. It like knows that you let go and everything, right? And that context that's being stored upstream is remembering you at that thing, but it makes no association with the one that I'm doing from the phone. And I don't want those contexts to be distinguished. And there's no way to pass the same context identifier to both of them, as far as I know. I did a search, I asked about it, and I could not get it to work. So if I could do that, if I could pay for the API interface and have it associate with my actual account so the context was using the same one so I didn't have to train two models, I would do that. I would do it and I'd pay the money. but I'm not aware of any way to link the two contexts together. So the only way to do this is to actually hack whatever this one is, and do that. It's probably encrypted. I'm guessing it's HTTPS encrypted. So it doesn't matter though, because we could steal it right out of the memory. We could just. I wonder. I wonder how good Mac is at not letting us do that. Yeah, I really want to do that now. I just only want to hack the shit out of that. I don't think that would get us in trouble. Oh, you're right. The web app is still HTTPS. Yeah. The web app you should totally be able to hack. You could watch the web app traffic. No way. I mean, because you have the HTTPS key, you could watch that. You could just run. You could run like, what's the replacement for Burp Suite now? There's a new one that just came out. That is a hacking thing I would love to do. That's like a hacking project I would really love to do. So thank you for bringing that up. We'll go back and look at that. Let's continue to do this thing. I only have about an hour left, so let's do the hard link detection. I'm gonna steal this right out of ChatGPT for the syscall. Oh, this needs to go in its own file though. Let me tell you why. We don't want this evaluating in C. I know. I just said that. I have to just put shoes on. So the only time we ever want to say is hardlink is on a non-Windows system. So so yeah. Run. What's going on down there? CD run. Where is it? Oh, term has it. All right, so you see how here we have win size. You can't determine the win size on Windows. So we have win size test. We have win size underscore dummy. And then we have let me check something. So this one is, whoops, this one is just for Windows. If it's Windows, if it's not one of these, then do this. So we need an is hard link on Windows. So yeah, let me try to remember how to do this. So we do this, we say futil underscore Windows. That go. And this is automatically only going to work for Windows. So function is hard link Boolean return false always. We don't even try to do anything. The downside of this is we're actually going to put a Sego dependency. I have a feeling there's going to be a Sego dependency. I don't know though. Probably we're going to find out. I have the flags for Sego dependencies turned off, so my code won't compile if it is. Anyway, so and we're not going to document this one. So this is Windows only, right? And otherwise, the file which is everybody else is going to be. I don't know if we can put it in this file or not. I think if we put it in here and we don't exclude Windows, it'll still try to do it for Windows. I don't know, but anyway. So let's try it. Let's see. It's hard link. We don't need that. So this is calls to access the edited content link count. Yeah. and check the link count. The thing of it is that if we have an overlay FS, this might not work. So we need to check this out on Alpine. We were doing this exact thing to try to check for the hard link, and link. Attempts to determine if the file at the end of path is a hard link, is a Unix Linux hard link by counting its number of links on Windows always returns false. All right, so yeah. Now the thing of it is you really don't care if it's a hard link, but there's really no way to test that. Yeah. Example changed since. Oh yeah, we were gonna put this here. Actually, we were gonna change. We don't need this. We don't need that. No. We don't need that. Go test. That was us trying to do something. Run. All right, so let's go back to run. We might have broken that, so I don't know. We'll see. Yeesh. All right, is symlink, exe is symlink. We can actually, this is a lot easier now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We just have to do return false nil. It's actually isn't hard at all now because of all the other stuff we added. Wait, what's going on here? What's going on? Function blah blah blah. Oh. exe symlink boolean error. What's going on? Why is it angry? Oh. There we go. Yeah. All right, so I mean, we just need to get the path. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get the path and check it. Yeah. Return futil is symlink. Symlink is lowercase for some reason. I do not know why. We should probably make it uppercase. Yeah. Because I want it consistent and it's driving me nuts. Hard link, symlink. Even if the other one is symlink, I don't care. Is hardlink. Blah. If it. We're about ready to take off here. Hardlink returns false. All right. So, good deal. Evaluate is symlink. Exe is symlink. Return futil is symlink. Path. Not hard. We can say exe is hardlink. Exe is hardlink. Get the executable is hardlink. There. And that is it. We don't need the rest of this stuff. This is exactly what we need, but we don't need the other. I am happy about that. So exe name. This is just the name of the exe, and we don't care. The exe could be a symlink. We could do exe is symlink and then exe is hardlink. So that's all that we really ever want to know about anything. Honestly, go test. Why do we have recursive? There should not be a recursive cycle here. What the hell is happening? How does the futil have... What is going... Oh, wait. I know why. I know why. This. Yep. Get rid of all that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Boy, we're killing everything. Yep. No, it doesn't. Exe name is file. No. Run.exe name. Run.exe path. Yes. Symlink. I don't think we need that. Caster. This is just user caster. Oh, it's the user. It's the exe caster. The caster is os dot. No. User. No. Caster. User caster. User caster. Compter. Oops. Caster. God damn it, Rob. I am sucking today. We can go through these directly. Okay, so these are... We probably want to make those functions, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do... I don't know why I got sucked into this, but this is important. Path join, yeah. So this we could say caster, exe caster. Let's do that. Run exe sysexec is hardlink is symlink. Exe name is hardlink. Okay. I mean, this is super easy. We actually already have this function written. Exe caster. We just have to move it. It's right here. So, exe caster. Right? Why would we have a path here? That's stupid. No, I don't want extra. Join caster. I mean, your string error. OS dot user caster. Why isn't it doing it? Oh my god, it took so long. Why isn't it finding it? These are done. Home user home. Oh, wait. Why isn't it doing it? Oh. Return a blank string and an error. Path is 5 path to join caster. Dir. And the exe name. That's it. Actually, we can return that. Join, return an error? No. Return path join. Don't do that. Yes, sir. Path? No. Alright, exit cacher. Same thing for home dir and configure. It's just a simple thing that just adds it. It's unique to the executable name. Hi Redlix, how you doing? So change vibe over config. Change that. Change that. Change vibe over home. I don't know why you would have a home dir if you wanted to. That would be home slash that name. That's not a thing. We don't need that. We need the cacher and the configure. That's important. That's because you're always wanting to write configurations for a specific application. That is like really common, but the other one is definitely not common. We don't need that. So cacher can go away. Conf dir. Now the home dir is fine, but we don't want the binary in there, right? This is we don't need this anymore. I don't know why I did that. I think I know why. I know why I did that. I might actually have to add that back. That is taking. That's taking a variable number of arguments so that you can actually construct a path onto the end of it if you want. So that's so you can actually add a file that's in the directory in the template language. So we definitely want that. We can change that later though. Exe cacher run.exe config. Is it conf dir or config? Exe config. Config. And we need to change that to config. This is going to break all kinds of stuff, but oh well. I mean, it's not that bad. Cacher, conf dir. Wait, what? That's not a thing. It's not. There's no such thing as comp. It's config. Yeah. Home caster. All right. We're cooking with gas. I think we can actually make these take on the extra path names. Yeah. Um, the problem with this is no, we don't want that because it's not going to use the it's not going to use the path. We can do the joins outside of the scope of this. And we still have a circular import. Fuck. So core run is this type futil. Futil. This futil. This could actually be really bad. I really hope this isn't true. Grep all run. Run.exe, which isn't even a thing anymore. I think this is because of the editor stuff. Yeah. I think it is. Yeah. This file editor stuff, this doesn't really belong in here. This will find your editor and run it. I put it in the futil, but it does not have any business of being in here. This needs to go in some other subroutine, like some other package. This needs to go in some other package. This whole edit thing. Frankly, it probably should go in the run thing because it's going to run the editor. Yeah, that's where this goes. This goes in. It's going to actually run a binary. So let's do this. Let's say, okay, exclamation point AF. DDD. Save. Go back to the other program. Run dot. Let's do edit. Edit I go. And then do PPP to get the thing back. So edit. So now it's like run dot edit. Run dot edit. That makes more sense, right? So run dot edit. Yeah, that should take care of our circular dep. It does. Undefined run. Because we don't need run anymore. Nope. So let's change. Let's see. S run dot to nothing. G enter. Okay. Save that. Return exec. So exec. We can change all of the execs. I have 10 minutes. I gotta go. So we're gonna change all of the exe. This to exec that. G, enter. All right, save. There we go. That circular dep is gone now. So we just have regular errors. Multiple values, exe name in a single line context. Yes, we're going to have a lot of this because we changed it. So we're now going to need to change exe name. How about join? Yeah, we're going to have ick. Yes, we're going to have to say name error equals exe. I know.
Okay, you can leave about 10 minutes after us because I have to drop stuff off at Goodwill.
Okay, I'm hurrying here. exe name. It's like coding competition. How fast can I go? Right? We gotta add this like a whole bunch though. So name exe name path. Okay, that covered that one. Wait, is that it? Huh, okay. We can just do the same thing in here. Yes, sir. exe name path. I feel like it's the same. Is it? Is it the same? Your name return this path. Yeah. I mean, here. Func. Add exe name string name equals exe name path base string return path join exe name too many return variables. Indeed. God, what did I just do? Do. Return add exe name to dir. These are all the same. They are. I knew they might be. Those two are the same. Add exe name. Symlink return path. Can I use path? Is symlink. Is symlink is false. We're almost done. All right, so go test. Hey, look at that. It passes. I mean, we broke a bunch of other stuff by changing all those names. So I doubt seriously that we're even going to compile right now. Undefined run. I was afraid of that. Vars map. File join. The defaults file. Okay, yeah, this is what we're working on, actually. So we have this open in another window right here. All right, so yeah, we did all that to get to this point, and now we're there. So join run. So the default file should be. We don't need the cache file. This is, you know what's cool here? We can say that we want it to be the executable, the cache executable. And we could probably return an error here. It's usually always a bad idea to not return an error. We don't need this right here. All right, so we need the yeah, God, this is super easy. We just need to say dot. No, actually no, because we're going to get an error there. Yeah. So, all right. So undefined run. Yes, that's true. So the run, we need a default. We need to say this is the default file should be the executable cache file. So, quite frankly, we don't need the dir and all that shit. And the props file name, that's it. Yep. So then we do this. We say no, we need cache dir. What do we call it? Cache dir equals exe cache dir equals run.exe cache dir, and we don't give it an argument. We don't need one. We can just do our own join. God, NVim is just not doing well today. Executable cache dir. Mission small variable. Oh yeah, we need an error. If blah return all right. Any code not used. Okay. Exe cache dir. I can just say dir here. Dir derp. I gotta go. I'm knocking this out. Okay, so the default file is the props file. That's a constant. So that will automatically be the cache dir and .local cache on most systems, and then slash whatever the name of the executable is. Whether it's a symlink or a binary, it will be the same. Actually, this is important because we need to decide whether we want it to be resolved or not. Yes, this is a bad thing. Because, like, for example, when I want variables I want a singular set of variables, I want to use the cache directory. We got to look this up. So the exe name is always the base name of the executable from OS executable, which is not resolved for symlinks. Note that it may actually be a symbolic link. I think we want real exe name. Yeah. And this is tough because these things are all going to have equivalents for the non-real version. You see what I'm saying? So note that it may not be a symbolic link for one that has, well, We don't care about that, actually. This is where sometimes I actually do want to know what the link name is. I need to know if it's a symbolic link or not. If it's a symbolic link, then actually that goes in the caller. So we're good. That goes in the caller because this should be making the decision, right? It's like, what should the default file be? Should it match the binary or should it match the symbolic link name? And this really depends, right? So on the configuration of the map, I think it should be the actual resolved binary name. And there's no way to get that. Actually, no, there is. That'd be os.executable. It would be, well, the cache directory is supposed to kind of be helping us out, and so it's actually not. Yeah, it's not helping us in this case because we need to build our own path and look at the executable and ask ourselves if it's a symbolic link. That logic needs to be put someplace else. So if we're going to do this, we need to say real exe cache directory. That's kind of what we need, right? So that's what we need. And that I'm not going to get to today. No, there's no way. So we need a real exe name. Use real exe. Heck, it's the same thing. Returns same as exe, but with all symbolic links results. So this tells us about the executable here. We need to use eval symlinks. And we did this already once. String suffix path blah blah blah. All right, so path equals let's dot evaluate. What is it? Evaluate symlinks. I'm glad this is taking too long. Where is it? I don't see it. Path, file path. Oh, okay, fuck. Path, file path, dot evaluate. Evaluate symlinks. Path. Path string error. exe name declared. We nailed it. Did we get it? No variables on the left side. Oh, the same variables. Okay. Shit, we made it. All right. So the real exe name. But then to get the real exe cache, we need this. But now we need real exe cache directory, user cache directory, add exec name dir. The cache directory, in this case, the cache directory is not resolved. I don't think it resolves the symlink. I don't think it does. So we have to do the resolve symlinks thing. Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here we go. resolve symlinks. Dir. I mean, just to be safe, let's do that. Undefined path. Well, let's do dir again. If equals equals return dir path. Add exe name to the dir. Okay, so the thing that sucks about this is the exe name is going to get, it's going to be double calling it because the exe name is going to, you know. Actually, we don't care about the symbolic links. Oh shit, this is perfect. We don't care about this because it's taken care of here. We just need this to be add real name. Add real exe name. Yeah. This is fine. Real exe configure config exe configure real exe cacher exe cacher exe name real exe name add real and real exe name. Boom, baby. We are done with that. Okay, so go test. Yes, we're golden. Real exe cacher is a thing, and we got it. Yes. Now, is it working? I don't know. We're gonna find out. How come I can't see my hands? What happened to my camera? What happened to my camera? My camera's not working.
This looks very important. It says time-sensitive benefits.
Yeah.
Make sure you're...
Yeah. Benefits stuff. I'm going to open that. All right, we are done, my friends. Default file. So now the problem is, well, actually, let's check the default file. Let's do. Can we write a quick little test case for this? Go test. Damn it. 45. Wait, what? Test default file. Carry error. What? Oh. Yeah. Fine. Okie dokie. So initialization, if the file, if utility exists file, if it doesn't exist, if it just exists, go. If it doesn't, get the default file and write it. Touch the file. It does. That's just gonna make a new file. The touch command automatically creates any parent directories that are required. So that's pretty damn cool. And that covers our initialization state. So we are pretty golden here. I think we just have to write some unit tests here. So let's write a default file test. Func example map underscore default file output. I mean, this will be interesting. I don't know what it's going to be, so t println.
We're leaving.
Bye.
Hurry up.
New map. We don't have a file, right? So m.default file. And let's run the tests. Where's our test? Okay, there we go. Okay, so we got var property. See what it did? It said the default file was vars. And the reason for that is because the program that's running that was compiled is named vars. So, yeah. I mean, what is the runtime name? What is the real name? Run dot real. This might cause a circular dependency. I don't think so though. Real exe name. It is vars? How is it vars? My God, this is so cool. That is a fix. They fix the unit test cases in Go. They fix them. This is cool. This is news. You see how this is resolving to the vars name? That means that when they're doing the compilation, they're not having this weird ass name like they used to do. When you run a unit test, when you do Go test, it used to compile a binary that was like checksum that had this weird ass name. And so the running executable didn't have a reliable executable name. And I was like really confused by that because I was like, wait a second, this knew to put the name vars in it. You know what that means? That means that they've changed the unit test framework in Go, I don't know when, to default to the package directory name, the home directory, the directory it's in, as the binary name, which is what go build does. If you do go build in there, it'll infer the name from the current to package. So they basically taken the same rules that apply for go build, the command go build, and they've applied them to the unit tests so that if you're in a package like this, you can assume that the binary name that's going to be executed is going to match the package name. This is crazy cool because this means that I can actually test a bunch of command line things by assuming that the unit test directory is the name of the binary because there's going to be a binary that's going to be created there that's going to have the same name. I mean, that's a mouthful, but that is huge. I mean, I can't tell you how big a deal that is. That's going to make it so that I can test all kinds of things that I couldn't test before. I was like, where the heck? I was expecting to see at this location right here. I was expecting to see some like convoluted checksum that wasn't going to be dependable, so I couldn't write a unit test case. And now I can because reasons. Because all the reasons I just said. You can just do this, and now, God, this is so cool. All right, so obviously this is only going to pass here because I'm on a Mac. This test is not going to pass on other systems, but that test now passes. And I don't know what's up with our unit test. I got to go though. So, I mean that's amazing. I can't tell you how cool that is. So, this is more of a default file check. You know what? We should do that. Yeah, we should do that. We should do that. We should put that into a run. Where's run? We should put that in. We should do a run test. Wait. No, that was in the right place. What am I thinking? Okay, never mind. That's in the right place. Yeah, now that needs to be, that's like wrong, This is very precise. So what we could do here instead is we could say file equals m.default default file. Why doesn't tab work here? It should. I type tab and it's not tab completing. It's right there though. Default. I have to go down and up. It's stupid. Default file. So file equals default file. Error. We're gonna check error. We don't need the error. And I mean, let's do this. Let's say strings has suffix, file has the suffix /vars /vars dot properties. That should actually pass now. It got true. Yeah. So that's an easier test. And we could actually log it. So log.printf. We could do log.println just so people can see it in the thing, but that won't kill the test. See that? Wait, did I? Oh, did I? What did I do with that? Did I redirect standard out? I think standard out got redirected. It did, and it didn't get fixed. That's a problem with one of my other tests. That is not good. That is not good. One of my other tests is redirecting standard out, and it's not restoring it. That's bad. That's why that got printed instead. It's got to be someplace in here. Hell, I don't know where it could be. It could be any of the things that are getting called. Damn it. That is bad. That is like really bad. I have a feeling it's in the runtime thing. I have a feeling it's in the runtime thing. I gotta go. Run.go. I gotta go right now. Stood out. Stood out is getting redirected in here somewhere. Yep, in the test case. Here it is, exit error. You see this? Exit error prints error and exits one returning. I think I must have one of those on or something. That I gotta find that later. That I cannot not. I cannot not. All right, so that should not be happening. Ugh. This should not. Where is it? Where did my test go? FLL. That log should not be printing a standard out. No, this is true now, but that log should have been independent of that. os.stderr has been changed somehow and redirected, which is a technique for doing things. But yeah, I don't know who did it up above. Something in this example test suite has done that. And I don't know where it happened. Nothing. We had a new test. That should not be a problem. Wait, what is this? Prevalent error. Anyway, so that's working. I gotta go. Do we want to raid somebody really quick? Let's raid somebody fun. I have no idea who, but go open Twitch, see who's on. Dennis OB7, let's raid him. Merrick, Merrick has raided us a few times. Let's raid him. Let's raid Merrick counts really quick. Video creator dashboard. Raid Merrick. Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Start raid. Tell Merrick I'm not going to be around. Not going to be around. I got to run. I think Merrick probably knows this, but I don't know when I'll be back. So have fun, everybody.
And how well I do.
Stop streaming.